I thought I had planned the perfect escape, a trip to a place I'd only ever dreamed about. The pictures were flawless, the itinerary was locked in, and I was ready for an adventure that I figured would be nothing but good vibes and great memories. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Even paradise has a dark side. In just a few days, my dream trip turned into a crash course in survival. From roads that make your heart leap into your throat to sudden health scares miles from anywhere, travel can throw dangers at you that you just don't see coming. In this video, I'm sharing the 7 most dangerous situations I've run into and the survival tips that could genuinely save your next trip. This is the stuff the guidebooks don't print. One of the biggest and most overlooked travel dangers isn't crime or disease. It's transportation. Car crashes are a leading cause of traveler deaths worldwide, and your risk can skyrocket overseas thanks to chaotic driving, poor road conditions, and rules that feel optional. My wake-up call came on a winding mountain road in Southeast Asia, trapped on an overnight bus speeding along cliffs with a sleep-deprived driver. Every turn felt like a coin toss between survival and a headline. That's when I realized how much we take safe transport for granted. To travel smart, vet your transport options as carefully as your hotels. Stick with reputable bus or taxi companies, skip sketchy overnight routes, and always check for seatbelts. Don't be shy about inspecting a vehicle before hopping in. If you're driving yourself, remember, you're learning a whole new road culture. Confidence and awareness can save your life. And if something feels unsafe, hire a driver. It's money well spent. The next danger came from within, a sudden vicious stomach illness that left me bedridden for days. Travelers' diarrhea and foodborne sickness are incredibly common and can strike fast, especially where water or hygiene standards differ. Add in risks like malaria, dengue, or hepatitis, and a simple meal can become a health emergency. Preparation is everything. See a travel medicine specialist at least a month before your trip for vaccines and advice. Pack a small medical kit with essentials like painkillers, anti-diarrheal meds, and your prescriptions. Then, be picky about what you eat and drink. Hot, cooked food is safest. Raw or lukewarm isn't. Stick to bottled water, no ice, and use it even to brush your teeth. If bugs are an issue, wear repellent with DEET or picaridin and cover up at dawn and dusk. A few simple precautions can keep your dream trip from turning into a nightmare in a hotel bathroom. Tourist hotspots are paradise for pickpockets and scam artists. I learned that the hard way when a friendly local distracted me at a market while someone else swiped my wallet. These cons work because we travelers want to be open and polite, and scammers know it. Stay alert in crowded places and keep your valuables close. A hidden money belt or neck pouch works wonders. Never carry all your cards and cash together. Leave a spare in your hotel safe. And don't flash expensive gear. Looking wealthy is basically wearing a sign that says, "Pick me." Learn to say no firmly. If someone gets pushy or offers something you didn't ask for, walk away. Most scams crumble when they don't get the reaction they're counting on. And above all, trust your instincts. If a situation feels off, it probably is. Today's thieves don't need to be on the same continent to rob you. Fake booking sites, AI-generated photos, and counterfeit reviews are on the rise, convincing travelers to pay for hotels and rentals that don't exist. And once you're on the road, public Wi-Fi becomes a hacker's playground. Always book through reputable platforms or directly with airlines and hotels. Be skeptical of too good to be true deals and double-check website URLs before entering payment info. On the road, avoid using public Wi-Fi for banking or shopping. If you must, use a VPN to encrypt your data. Download offline maps so you're not forced to connect just to navigate. And tell your bank where you're headed so they can protect you from fraud without locking your account mid-trip. Staying digitally secure isn't just tech-savvy, it's travel survival 101. Travel isn't just about human-made risks, it's also about respecting Mother Nature. Destinations can be prone to earthquakes, hurricanes, wildfires, or floods, which can turn a dream trip into a crisis zone in minutes. I once got trapped by a sudden tropical storm that flooded roads and cut power for a day. A humbling reminder that we're just visitors. Preparation starts with research. Check the local climate and seasonal risks before booking. Sign up for programs like the U.S. Smart Traveler Enrollment Program, STEP, to receive updates and allow your embassy to locate you in an emergency. Keep an eye on local news, have a basic what-if plan, and store digital and physical copies of your passport and important documents in separate places. Political instability and civil unrest can turn safe streets into dangerous ones, almost overnight. Demonstrations or sudden tension can strand travelers, and in some cases, tourists may become targets. On my trip, I had to avoid parts of a city due to unexpected protests. A reminder to stay alert. Situational awareness is key. Check government travel advisories before and during your trip. Avoid large gatherings. Leave valuables like expensive watches at your hotel, and steer clear of sensitive political discussions. Always have an exit plan and know the location and contact info of your embassy. Being informed lets you explore confidently rather than fearfully. The last danger isn't visible but can be just as damaging: the mental toll of travel. Constant vigilance, fatigue, and stress can cloud judgment, making you more vulnerable to other risks. By the end of my trip, I was mentally drained from the nonstop alertness and low-level anxiety. Protecting your mental health is just as important as physical safety. Build downtime into your itinerary, stay connected with friends or family for grounding, and don't feel guilty about slowing down. Trust your instincts. If you feel overwhelmed, step back. Your memories will be far richer when you're mentally present to enjoy them. These 7 dangers are real, but they are not reasons to stay home. They are reasons to become a smarter, more confident, and more empowered traveler. The world is a breathtaking place, full of wonder. By understanding the risks and knowing how to handle them, you're not killing the magic of travel. You're making sure you're ready to embrace all of it. What are some of the biggest lessons you've learned on the road? Share your stories and your own survival tips in the comments. Your experience could seriously help out another traveler. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more tips on traveling the world safely and confidently. Now go and have the adventure of a lifetime.